Hey guys, Wolf, and this is a double M.O.A.B, my one and only double M.O.A.B. I was saving it for a special occasion, but let's be honest, there's no special occasion on YouTube. I don't really know what's happening with the channel. I took like a week off. I just couldn't be bothered to upload. I couldn't even bother to put up a live comment. That's like the easiest thing that's possible to do. So yeah, couldn't really be bothered. And I've been out for the last 2 days. So well, I say I went out last night. I drank quite a lot and I didn't get drunk, so it wasn't that great. It was alright. The club was packed, which is never good. It's good in some respect because there's girls on top of you, but there's also men on top of you, which is not the greatest thing that I've ever had happen to me. And then the night before that, I was watching WrestleMania, which turned out to be shit. And I paid £15 for it on box office. Don't ask me why. My brother wanted to get the live experience for some reason. The internet's there, but he wanted to watch it live, and I thought, yes, I might as well enable him. So I put £5 in, and it was shit. The Rock versus John Cena was probably one of the worst matches I've ever seen in my life. I could have probably predicted the ending like halfway through the match, because John Cena going for a people's elbow is never going to hit in the history of mankind. John Cena hitting a people's elbow on The Rock. Anyone hitting a people's elbow on The Rock is not going to happen. So yeah, John Cena, I don't know how much you made taking the fall for The Rock, but if I see you in a new Lamborghini, I'll know it was quite a lot. Anyway, back to last night. I might as well talk about this since I didn't really prepare a topic for this commentary, because it's kind of on the spur of the moment kind of thing. But yeah, you know the queue is massive. When I had to wait about 15 minutes just to get money out of a cash machine. That's a piss take of the highest degree. And there's this girl behind me shouting in my ear. I will give her credit because her boobs were like banging me in the back, but she shouted in my ear and her breath is kicking. And there's guys in front of me, and there's like a couple of guys want to get cash out, but they got friends there too. And she honestly asked them to step aside so she knew how many people were getting cash out. And they actually did. She ain't gonna sleep with you because you moved out the way. Why would you move out the way? If a guy moved out the way, if a guy came up to you and goes, "Oi bro, do you mind moving? Because I want to know how many people are in the queue," you just tell him no. But because it's a girl, they want to be like, "Oh yes, of course. Whatever you need, I'll move out of the queue and stand on the side like a fucking loner." Yeah, just because it's a girl. No! She knew not to even ask me. I was standing there by myself, but so obviously I was getting cash out, but she knew not to ask me. I was tempted to turn around and talk to her, but number one, she was from Liverpool, so yeah, she was from Liverpool. And two, her breath was kicking and she was standing to the side of me. Now, that means that her breath was going through my ear into my nose, and my ear was like, "No, don't turn around, Darren, do not turn around. Darren, it's not a good plan, it's not a good idea. Just don't do it." My ear was smelling her breath. That is how bad her breath was. So I was just like, "Darren, keep to yourself. Don't say anything. If anything, put your iPod in. Whatever you need to do. Just as long as you don't turn around and start speaking to this girl, because it's not going to go well for your life, your health, at any time in the future, past, present." Her breath was so bad, like past versions of me are being stricken down with illness. And so we get near the front, and we basically get in, and there's these two kids behind me. I don't know how old they were, but they want their brother's ID, and he's asking me if he looks like him. He's your brother. Of course he looks slightly like you. Like, well, it's not like you've taken some random guy's passport. It's your half brother or your brother or something. Yeah, you've got the same parents. Of course you're gonna look slightly like him. How many brothers do you know that look nothing like each other? Actually, I can think of a few. I'm talking out my arse now. Happens quite a lot. To me, anyone else, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna put out some music because I'm bored of talking. Yeah, later.